Hey guys, it's been like what, 4 weeks I haven't made a video. I know it's really bad, and I want to kind of in this video talk about why that is. I want to start uploading daily from now on. I'm going to talk about this more in the video, but this is my little video back. All right, let me have this. Lately, when I started making videos, I was going down a different direction. I was doing videos more edited and more effort into the videos, which is fine. That wasn't really an issue. And so in last month, at the beginning of last month, oh, that was not what I was supposed to put down. Okay, this is going to be, and my thing is just stopped recording. That's great. I don't really want to start this video off with a fail, but at least it's not a fail from skill. It's a fail from me being super stupid, which honestly, I don't even think that makes it better. I think it's almost worse that this is a fail just because I played so dumb. Okay, let's go take out Archer Tower. Take out double. Wait a second. This isn't necessarily over, is it now, actually? Wait, am I goated? I've gotten so sidetracked from what I was trying to talk about. I don't even know where I left off, but I think we're gonna actually pull this off, even though we are legitimately swagged the battle machine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That cannon cart number 4 tanking is fine. Maybe. We gotta take out the lava launcher, obviously, ASAP. But yeah, no, we get this. And we swag 2 archers too. That is ridiculous. I don't even know what I was talking about. We're going to have to restart now. That's awesome. I had just started doing a new video style of way more edited videos, right? And it was working really well. Like the last time I did that, I got like 50,000 views. And I was thinking to myself, I finally understand what I'm supposed to do. I'm finally making good videos. They're doing well rating wise. Like this is great. I'm kind of figuring this whole thing out. Because again, YouTube, I was pretty new to YouTube overall. Like I shot up in YouTube like out of nowhere. Wow, that's okay. I guess that's fine. So like I'm a new guy. I don't really understand YouTube that much. I didn't really know how it's working. So like my whole time doing videos, I've literally just been trying to figure out like how do I do this correctly? How do I do this successfully? And so I was like, okay, I think I finally figured out the trick here. It's like do these edited videos, let's make it entertaining, let's just like add more production value into it. And so that's what was working for me. And that was really exciting for me. And I was like, all right, we're finally getting somewhere where I've been trying to get to this whole time. Let's go. And the part about those videos you don't really see is how much work goes into them. Which again, that's not the issue that was here. Wow, this guy, how dumb do you think I am? Anyway, it's not the issue here wasn't like the amount of work it took to make a video. It wasn't that. I was fine with that. It took like 9 hours, maybe like 12 hours per video, which I know sounds like a lot, but that's counting playing the game and then editing it and then all that stuff. Took like maybe 9 hours. And so, I would do that. I would play Clash of Clans for a few hours, and then I would just spend the rest of the week editing this video. And I would be just fine with that because I wasn't really into playing the builder base. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive. I'm the builder base YouTuber, but I would not play the builder base. That's just how it was though. And so that was a good rhythm for me. I was playing Clash of Clans very little and I was editing a lot. It was working well, 1 video a week. I was kind of getting backed up on them. I wasn't really doing great about the whole upload schedule thing, but wow, this Candy Crush not range. It was working overall pretty good. And so come the start of the next month, I say to myself, you know what? I'm finally going to push in the builder base because I've never actually pushed the builder base. I know you would think I have. I do have a top finish. That there's a long story behind that. It's very controversial. It's not controversial, but it's a long story. And anyway, I said I'm going to push the builder base because in my mind, and this might not sound that crazy to you, but I thought I was a really good player. And for those of you who watch my channel, you will probably agree. I am a very good player. I was a very good player, right? Kind of. I was very good at one strategy, and that strategy just so happened to be probably the worst strategy you could trophy push with. So I'm here thinking I'm like cracked, like one of the best players, and I would always on my videos say like, "Oh, I'm the best," no one's better than me, something like that. That was sarcastic, but I did think I was really good, right? And then I came to find out that I wasn't actually that good. Um, I was really bad, actually. I wasn't bad, but like when you're trophy pushing, that's a different beast. You're not just playing in the ladder. In ladder, it's a lot easier. You're not getting trapped. You don't need to change strategies. You don't need to really think. Trophy pushing, you gotta be on a different game. So I came to a very rude awakening that I was not actually as good as I thought I was. And so I was like, okay, well, you know what? I got to practice, I got to learn. And so that's what I spent the whole month doing. And I didn't want to make a video for a little bit of that because I was literally failing more than I wasn't. It was really embarrassing. Um, and so I didn't make a video on it because I was not playing good, and I didn't really want to touch on how bad I was playing. I didn't want to admit how bad I was, and because it's a slight ego thing, but I really, it was really crazy to me. I'm like, I thought I was so good, and here I am, Sion, the best player. He's teaching me how to play, and he's like, dude, I don't know how it's possible. You're so bad. And so I was just playing terribly, and I didn't want to make a video on it because it was just bad gameplay. And I actually did though, and here's something I did many times throughout the month, is I edited an entire video of my fails. And I didn't edit the video, but I just like found all the raw footage and put it all together. And I was planning on making it into an edit, but I never ended up actually editing it. Because here's the thing is, I would work on a video, and I would make the video, and it wouldn't be a bad video, but by the time I was done making it, it would be like a little bit late, like it would be maybe 3 or 4 days old. And so I would just think to myself, all right, well, I can't use this anymore because it's not relevant, it's too old of a video. It's not the same day, it took me too long, so now I can't use this footage. And so I would do that a lot throughout this season. And, that's obviously a really bad mindset to have. Like, for instance, I have a whole edited video where I made it to #1 in the world, and it took me a few days too long to make, and then I was like, yep, I can't use this anymore. And that's just sitting there. And so I would just do that a lot. And anyway, I did edit an entire compilation of my fails, which would have been a fun video, and I thought it would be nice for people to see someone failing, and for me to just kind of relax a little bit, stop getting so uptight about like how bad I was playing, and just try and be better. But I never ended up releasing that, obviously. I spent so much time practicing. Literally, I've spent like 87 hours in a week on Clash of Clans, which is so much time to spend on Clash of Clans, my friends. It is unhealthy. Don't do it. And in my opinion, I got pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, I got really good. A lot better than I had ever been. I was definitely at my all-time best. And I was like top 10 in the world. And so here, a new thing happened. Because now, it's not that I'm not making videos because I'm not good enough. I'm not making videos because I'm playing too much Clash of Clans. I'm playing it so much that I feel like I do not have the time to spend making and editing a video. I feel like I can't edit the video or make a video because I need to keep trophy pushing so I can make a better video because I can get a better placement, I can do better, and so I just don't make a video because now I'm trying to zone in on Clash of Clans, right? And so at this point, this is like my all-time most incel. I'm playing Clash of Clans all day. I'm #1 in the United States all the time. I'm doing really well, but I'm not making a video. And so I get it in my mind that I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to #1 in the world, and I'm gonna make a video. It's gonna be great. It's gonna make up for how long it took me to make a video. No one's gonna be like, why did this take you 2 weeks? I don't even remember how long it was at that point. And I'm gonna be like, it's because I made it to #1, baby. So anyway, we are out here grinding, okay? Like, and I'm justifying it all because I'm gonna get #1. I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm thinking how I'm gonna make the video, what music is gonna be in it. Like everything. I'm planning it all out. I'm imagining what I'm gonna say, the way I'm gonna edit it, you know, all this stuff. And it finally gets to the point where I get to number one, okay? And I make the video, I record it. And in the builder base, you face the same players a lot. So I faced the same guy like a few times. So at the end of the day, I don't want to repeat footage of my attacks that I've already done, because I used the same attack strategy because I was trying to play it safe. Obviously, I wanted to get number one. So I used the same attack strategy, and you know, that's not really that big of a deal, but I felt like I could not put all that in the video. So instead, I was like, all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna record some more footage later. That was the plan. So anyway, we're number one, all is great. I have it on video, and I'm just waiting to record some more footage later. And what then happened is this season just got messed up. There are all these bugs in the builder base: inflation, extra defenses, win trading. That's not a bug, that's just people cheating, by the way. Anyway, there's all these issues in the builder base. And so out of nowhere, these issues just start to flare up. And then all of a sudden, I'm no longer number one. I'm no longer even in the top 10. All my work I did is just gone, right? Because now all of a sudden, people are not taking defenses, so they're getting really high up in trophies, even if they don't deserve it. And they're replacing me. They're giving people free defenses because they're really bad, and I'm just falling out of the top 10. Which obviously, I have spent so much time in that month practicing and playing and trying to be the best player I could be. And all of a sudden, it's just irrelevant. It does not matter, because all these glitches came and Supercell was doing nothing about it. Win trading was happening. People were just giving themselves free defenses. No punishments were happening, you know? And so I just lost motivation, dude. And I was like, I'm not playing this. It's broken. I cannot fairly compete. There's nothing I can do here. And so I kind of just stopped playing. And I never got around to recording the footage to finish the video for being number one in the world, because you know, I never felt like I could. I never felt like it was good enough, because I didn't want to record this footage of, look, I'm number one in the world, and in the next part of the video, I'm like number 30 in the world. I finished number 41. You know, I didn't want to do that because it felt stupid to me, and so I didn't. And that footage just went to waste too. And it was very upsetting for me. Not only me, obviously. A lot of players were quite annoyed at the fact that there was so much stuff like that going on. But we couldn't do anything, and that really sucks. It really sucks. And so there that went. And now all of a sudden, I just realized I've not uploaded in like 4 weeks, you know? And I'm like, uh-oh. I thought I was going to upload so much sooner. I thought I was going to do this. I thought I was going to be number one. I thought I was going to make a cool video. I thought it was all going to like be worth it, and everyone would be like, it's okay. We understand why you didn't upload, because man, this is such a cool video. And it never happened. I never got around to uploading. I never got around to making the cool video. I just waited the whole month. I kept telling people like, hey, I'm making a video right now, because I was making so many different videos throughout the month. So I kept telling people like, hey, the new video coming soon, and it never came. And I'm like, oh no, like I've just got everyone's expectations so high, and I have nothing. Yeah, here we go. Here's an example. You face the same person many times. So I have nothing, and now I'm like, I'm not panicking. This isn't freaking me out, but it's like, what am I gonna do? I literally don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't feel like I can just make a normal video anymore. I feel like now I've hyped it up too much. It's been 4 weeks. I have to come out with a banger. I gotta justify why I've been gone so long. But at the same time, like, to do that, it's gonna take me probably 4 more weeks to even get to a point where I have some video that I feel really proud of, or have something that's gonna be worth that wait, you know. And I don't want to make my viewers wait that long. Like, what am I supposed to do here? That's kind of like the predicament I was in. Is like I had no clue what to do. I didn't have anything to release. I didn't have any plans of anything to release. I didn't have anything. I was empty-handed, you know. And so I was just like, shoot, man, like how do I make a new video now? How do I make a video at this point? Like, it's been so long since I last made one. Like, I can't just make one where I'm just talking in it. I can't just do nothing. I gotta there's gotta be something where people are like, happy. And I didn't have that. I had no idea of what to do for that. And so now we get to where I am now, where I have so much raw footage that I would love to use, but again, I feel like I can't use it because because it's not good enough to justify how long it took me. But here's where I've kind of gotten to though, is I feel like I want to make that video still. I want to make that banger, where people are like, this is awesome. I want to make a video where I do get #1 in the world. That is my goal. But instead of like waiting to make any videos until I get there, I want to just release the raw footage of me attacking. I want to release some stuff like this. And I just want to give you guys any videos because it's been so long. And I do feel bad. I feel like yeah, I feel like I wasted a lot of people's times. But this is what I'm gonna be doing for a little bit. Is I'm gonna be playing like normal, and I'm gonna be releasing that footage, and it's not gonna be any special edits. It's not gonna be anything necessarily great. It's just gonna be the footage of me playing, and I will eventually I'll go back to the edited videos, but for now, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna finish this attack, and this is kind of like my "Hey guys, I'm back" video. Sorry it took me literally 4 weeks, but back from the dead, baby. I got texts about so many DMs. Bro, are you alive? Or like my dad texted me like, yo, you aren't uploading, like part of being a creator is the create part. And I'm like, yes, I know, Father. I remember that's a pretty massive part of being on YouTube. It also, stresses me out. I'm like, oh no, everyone's like waiting on me. Everyone's depending on this gangster upload, and I don't have it. But here's your gangster upload. It's nothing special. It's nothing great. But I'm back for a little bit, and I'm much better. Do you see this attack? Like swag baby dragon ability. What? But yeah. Sorry it took so long, but I'm gonna try and be back now. Thank you.